How's it going, everybody? So we have some pretty crazy news about Spider-Man 3 that I was not expecting at all. And as you've seen from the title, it's that Dr. Octopus is going to be in Spider-Man 3, apparently, from the Hollywood Reporter. Okay, so it's not like 100 billion% confirmed by Marvel as of right now. As I'm saying this, they haven't come out and officially cast, but apparently Alfred Molina, the original actor who played Doc Ock in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2, is going to come back to reprise his role, which is honestly something I never thought could happen in a million years. But obviously, if they're going to make a Spider-Verse type story, this is the time to do it. I am a bit skeptical, but the reason they're saying that it is him is because they said they saw him on the set of Spider-Man 3, which, I mean, that's something pretty crazy to lie about. If this is true, or Marvel or the actor comes out to confirm it like Jamie Foxx did when they talked about Electro, that means we're going to have Tobey Maguire's Dr. Octopus, Andrew Garfield's Electro in a Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland. And how are you going to have these other villains from these other franchises be in it without the heroes from the other franchises? You know what I'm saying? Like, there is the argument that maybe they're reprising their roles, but they're not necessarily the same version of the character. That is possible, but I don't see why they would cast the same exact people to play them. It's very strange to want to go back to Alfred Molina and also want to go back to Jamie Foxx, especially the Jamie Foxx one, because not a lot of people even liked that version of Electro. You know, it's not like Alfred Molina's Dr. Octopus, which is like so like iconic and people just love that movie. Obviously, you're going to want to bring him back. For them to also want to bring Jamie Foxx back as Electro again, it just doesn't make sense. They have to be connected to the other universes. There's already been so many things that have hinted towards the Spider-Verse that have pretty much been almost like confirming it, but not officially confirming it at this point. Just like you had the Morbius trailer that had Tobey Maguire's like Spider-Man spray painted on the wall, and then at the end of that trailer you had Michael Keaton come out as the Vulture or Adrian Toomes, so that has to be connected to Tom Holland, and then you get all these villains coming in. I'm pretty sure they're trying to do like some like multi-dimensional Sinister Six, you know, where somehow something happens with the multiverse, these villains come together, they hate Spider-Man. Okay, but hold on a second. Dr. Octopus is dead. He died at the end of Spider-Man 2. There has to be some explanation to bring him back, but it can't be that iteration. It literally can't, unless somehow he survived at the end of it, which, I mean, it's possible, but he clearly died at the end of that movie. That was, you know, the conclusion to that character. Is it going to be the same version, but just one that didn't die? I'm thinking Spider-Man 3 is going to have to deal with, like, yeah, like alternate dimensions, but also some level of time travel, because obviously they're going to have to fix the problem of Peter Parker's identity being revealed. So they're going to have to like work backwards to fix that, because that's not something that can just easily be undone, you know, naturally. That's a really great topic to theorize on, because if he were to come back, would he come back as a villain? Because at the end of Spider-Man 2, yeah, his character was redeemed. So obviously if they're going to try to make some Sinister Six type story, it can't be that version. So they're going to have to find a way to bring these characters back, but not the same one. You even have Jamie Foxx saying that his version of Electro wasn't going to be like the blue Electro that we saw in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So there's many different ways that they could go about this, really. However, if we do get some Spider-Man stuff in this movie, I don't think it's going to be the focal point of the plot, because this is, again, a Tom Holland movie. So as badly as people want it, I don't think this Spider-Man movie is going to be the live-action Spider-Verse movie. I think it's going to be, you know, somewhat of a teaser leading up to that, and I think we're going to have a movie that is solely based on these three characters coming together and fighting the Sinister Six. That could even be the Sinister Six movie if it does happen, because Sony's been working on that for forever. So there's a lot of things that can come into play when it comes to a Spider-Verse movie. As much as I would want to see Spider-Man 3 become that, I think it's fair for Tom Holland to have his own, you know, one more solo movie at least before they actually get into, okay, now there's a bunch of other Spider-Man. Anyway, Doc Ock, Otto Octavius, whatever you want to call him, has kind of been confirmed but not officially confirmed. Marvel and Sony have made no comment, so there hasn't been, you know, that official, hey, this is happening. So again, take it with a grain of salt, obviously, but from the Hollywood Reporter and the fact that they came out with the Jamie Foxx news last time, it seems like it's going to happen. We'll see in the future. I'll make an update video if anything else happens. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I just wanted to share my thoughts on this real quick, because it was just like mind-blowing to me and I had to talk to you guys about it. That's it for this video, so like, subscribe, all the good YouTube stuffs, and I'll see you next time.